I don't think you actually want more followers. And if what I assume is true, what you actually want is authentic self-expression, wrote this down, creative freedom, financial independence, impact and influence from what you're posting out there, connection with others, and control over the lifestyle that you live, then followers and subscribers isn't the way to get there. But it's an easy metric that we tend to fall back into thinking this is the way to get to whatever that goal is. When social media first got big, like 2015, 2016, a lot of people who had a lot of followers were getting a ton of brand deals, and they were getting money coming in fast, like big money fast. You would get brand deals for thousands of dollars, and it would take a day to do it, or less than a day, like within that day. But that boom, that influencer boom has long passed, and the meta of how social media getting following and getting these vanity metrics pumped up is a lot different than it is back in the day. Because these days, if you really want followers, you can get it. Within the last 2 months, I just got 40K followers on one of my Finsta accounts, which I went through the other day with a video here. And even though I have under 1,000 on this, I feel like the audience that has come to this channel is more so here for me versus that other account. And that makes sense. The other account's a cat page. But the thing is, if I were to do something here, my whole brand and my whole name is attached to this YouTube channel. Whereas over there, they're more so just following because they watched the reel that I made and they're like, hey, I like this vibe. This is so cool. And then boom, clicked, follow. So I would say the people that come here to this channel for me, this audience is more valuable than that other audience, because if I were to do something with this page, like if we were to have a whole retreat together, like a social media retreat, I could probably post it here and there might be somebody that would be interested in it here that is more like fitting with the culture that I am versus on the other page, which doesn't know me at all. And if we think about this even more, if you want to get followers, you could just post a ton of shorts and eventually you will get followers. That number will climb. But the audience there is not entirely there for you because, well, you can't blame them. They don't really know who you are. They've only seen a 15-second clip and they're like, hey, I like this vibe. I'll subscribe. I'll follow. And I do the same too. So you can't blame them for that. But that also opens up opportunity. So when they subscribe, you can potentially post out more content and then bring them into your ecosystem. Now, there's this subreddit that I've been looking at recently. It's called /r partnered YouTube. And that subreddit is people who are monetized on YouTube. And within that subreddit, they discuss different ways of like monetization strategies, what their channels are like. And there's this thing that comes up a lot in when somebody posts a channel, it's obvious or there's discussion about whether this channel grew from shorts or from long form video. And a lot of times the shorts channel has all of these subscribers and this high view count vanity metric that doesn't completely translate into what a long form channel would do. So some of these creators with a super high amount of subscribers and a ton of views are not actually getting paid as much as some of these other long form channel videos in the right niche with a targeted audience that is coming there for them. So where does this lead? I think what you're actually looking for is to create a lifestyle for you to be able to work with these platforms instead of making free content for these platforms. So for example, if you understand your brand, what you're about, what you want to represent, what you want to help people with in your videos, you can use these platforms to leverage the reach that your account is getting with these videos that you put out. So if you're putting out a lot of shorts, you can leverage the reach that these shorts go out to. And then once people are in your ecosystem, this could potentially lead them to something else in your ecosystem. Maybe it is part of your business. Maybe you are selling something that benefits them. And so there's this symbiotic relationship, I think that's a word, where both parties are gaining. You're making content for this platform. And then since this platform is pushing you out to people, these people are seeing what you do, they resonate with what you do, and then they want to support you. And either they buy something that if it supports you and supports them at the same time, that's a win-win for all. So the example is like how I've bought presets from creators and templates from creators or guides. Like those support me because I'm learning, and also they get supported too because I'm buying from them. And it's actually come to this place where I think paid content for paid educational content is actually going to be significantly better now because there's so many like scam course gurus that at this point people are tired of it. So if you actually want to sell something that is a course or educational material, it has to be good. So we'll discuss that in another video. And for this video, I'll just end with, you don't really need all the subscribers. All you need is 1,000 true fans. I think that's an article somewhere. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you haven't.